A few disclaimers before we start this video. They are shown on screen, and if you are uncomfortable with any of these, please click off the video. Hello everyone, Flo here, and I have a confession to make. Wait, no. Drei has a confession to make. Since it has been a week since he said he would do an apology but hasn't done an apology despite showing pure activity on Instagram, and Lexi hasn't received any form of apology either, and I tried to contact Galore and Galore hasn't come online since a week. You'll understand why I mentioned Galore later on. So let's go over a confession I received from a few months ago that I couldn't expose at the time since I had zero evidence regarding it. So let's start with how Galore was mentioned in this entire mess. It's because Drei came to me to Discord telling me that he had something to say, and that since Galore accepted it, that I should be able to accept it as well. So my thought at the time were, how bad could it possibly be? If Galore is tolerant regarding it, it shouldn't be that bad then, right? Until he said the entire thing. And obviously I was pretty much in shock. So let's start with the beginning. Drei told me that in the year of 2023, he has involved himself, an adult, into a relationship with a minor. So already something bad. When I asked for the age gap, he told me that it was an 8-year age gap. So let's just make the calculation. He was 19-20 at the time of the events that we're talking about here. So 2023, he was 19-20. That means that the minor is technically not a minor, like teenager-wise, but a minor child-wise. So we're talking about an 11-12-year-old child being involved into a relationship with him. You can smell the stinky smell from it. We continue on, since apparently there's worse. He told me that they exchanged some very explicit images of themselves to each other. They exchanged nudes of each other to each other. Yay! Seriously, how come I haven't said anything until now? Pass me, you are dumb as fuck. Then he continues by mentioning religion, saying he was a Christian and that the child was Muslim. Okay, fine, whatever. We shouldn't discriminate anyone for their religions, by the way. But apparently, the reason he got mad at the child and started to distance themselves from them is because the child tried to convert Drei into Islam. So what you are saying is that if she wasn't Muslim, you would have continued regardless. And you are blaming a child for that. To conclude, when I tried to tell him that, well, this is kind of grooming and very, very bad, and that he should make amends for it, he was like, yeah, that's why I'm telling you. I'm making amends by talking to you about it. Famous last words, because apparently this story has been spread out to other minors as well. Bro has no limit when it comes to talking about this story to minors who do not have the mental capacity to understand or comprehend the situation or potentially how bad it is. You can't just open yourself to minors. They are not professional priests or confessioners. That is something I said last week. In any case, I believe that if he truly wants to make amends now, it's that he shouldn't be Drei lyrics anymore. Technically, he shouldn't be interacting with minors and have a platform. If he does not have personal restraint to tell a minor that he has sexual temptations here and there, then he shouldn't probably talk to minors at all. Alright, that was my grain of salt. I'm out of here. Have a nice day or night, everyone. Bye.